Well, hello everyone. This is Dr. Christine, aka Dr. Simple Budgets. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to you if you are a returning subscriber or a new subscriber. I am a zero-based cash stuffing budgeter from Southern California. I get paid once a month. I work for the government, and from time to time, I like to upload videos on the psychology of savings. There is a playlist down below of my playlist for all my psychology videos if you would like to check those out. I will not be uploading a psychology of savings video for the month of January. I will be uploading a video on AI. I want to talk about the power of AI and how it can be used for budgeting. So if that sort of thing is interesting to you, please like and subscribe to my videos. The like button is right there, and please subscribe. Okay, so it is Saturday. It's time to do a cash stuffing. I am going to be stuffing my month ahead binder today, as well as my vacation binder. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's do this one first. Okay. Why would you catch a tiger by his toe and then let him go? Have you ever thought about how dumb that would be? Okay, so let's see. This is my vacation binder, everyone. I love this binder so much. And I want to show you something really cool that I've done with this. Now, I'm only going to be taking one vacation this year in 2026. It is to take my daughter to the Pacific Northwest to celebrate her graduation from college. She does Arizona State University online. Her job pays for her education 100%, so she will be graduating debt-free. And I'm saving up for that. So me and my new laminator, I'm telling you, you can't stop me, okay? Me and my new laminator, we together, we laminated this really cute jar challenge. I think I bought this off of Etsy from a seller. I cannot remember the seller's name, but I will put it right here. And I took the liberty to edit it. So what I did was, I didn't edit the jar, but what I did was I edited it with this. So now it says graduation trip savings challenge. I'm trying to save up $1,700. I took the existing lines that were already on the jar when I purchased it off of Etsy, and I put these denominations on it so that I would know when I reach my goal. When I get to this line here, that means I've reached $1,690, and I'm just gonna make the top, the lid here, the last 10 bucks so that I'll have $1,700. But we're gonna fill this in today and see where we are on this as soon as we complete today's cash stuffing for my vacation binder. Let's count the money and see where we are. So right now I have saved, and I'm so matchy, like I even use this color clip for this binder only. We have a total of 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, $50 going into my vacation binder. All right, so let's start with flights. Okay, well, let me put the money away. You can't be doing everything all at once. Are you one of those people that holds stuff while you're doing something else and you're holding it at the same time? I sometimes find myself doing that, like especially in the kitchen, if I'm cooking something and then I have a jar in my hand. It's like, put the jar down and then do this thing. Don't hold the jar and do the thing at the same time. Okay, so flights is going to be getting a total of $10 today. Okay, So flights now has 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, $34 in flights so far. And we're not taking this trip until December of 2026, so I do have an entire year to save up this money. Okay, and I don't consider this saved money. You know how people are making their New Year's savings goals? My New Year's savings goal is $3,000. It does not include these types of binders because this money is going to be spent. I'm talking about money that I just want to save and put it in my high yield savings. I know that sometimes people at the end of the year, and it's fair, you know, it is fair. You can count up all the money out of all your binders and say, I saved this much money. And I think that's fair because you did save that much money. So for me, when I say my savings goal this year is $3,000, it does not include what I save here. I hope that makes sense to everyone because that is my goal. All right, so that is flights. Tell me what you think about that. When you make a goal for savings, are you including in your mind everything that you're saving for or just savings to go into your bank? Let me know down below what you mean or what you think when you think about a savings goal. All right. Lodging. I went off on a tangent on that one. I was very, very, very passionate about that, wasn't I? All right. Lodging is going to be getting $15 today. Wow. So a 10 and a 5. So lodging now has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, $34. Okay, so now these two both have $34. Next is transportation. And transportation is going to be getting $5 today. I will have to rent a car. I do have Enterprise Rent-A-Car membership through my job. So I'm hoping to get a pretty good discount on my rental car, but I probably will end up renting a Jeep. I drive a Jeep, and when I go on vacation, I just like to drive Jeeps. So probably I'll be getting a Jeep. Let's see, transportation gets $5. So it now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, $24 in transportation. And next is dining out. Dining out today is getting $5. So dining out now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, $24. Okay. So that's breakfast. No, it isn't. I'm paying for her too. That's right. This is an all expense paid trip for my daughter. Oh, that's half breakfast. All right. So shopping. Like if she wants, we're going to go to Powell Bookstore. So like if she wants a book or something, I will buy it for her. Shopping is going to get $5. She doesn't have to spend any money on this. This is her graduation gift from me. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 for shopping so far. Yeah, I don't want her to spend any money at all. I just want her to have a good old time. Entertainment is also getting $5. Let's see. I know you guys are probably thinking, well, but what about your birthday, Christine? Aren't you going to go somewhere? 5, 10, 15, 16, $17 for entertainment so far. I am going to be cash stuffing my personal binder, which has my birthday cute little scratcher on it, my scratching challenge. Let's see, gratuity today is going to get $4. Okay, so $1, $2, $3, $4. So gratuity now has $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8. And the last and final dollar for my vacation binder goes to miscellaneous, which has $2 in it. So now miscellaneous has $3. Okay, so that completes my cash stuffing. Get in there. That completes my cash stuffing. So now what I want to do is I want to make sure that this jar is filled up. So I'm going to get this here. I probably should have been doing this the whole time. Oh well. I will probably just speed this part up so you don't have to sit through this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up the amount of money in each category. And I'm going to put the total here, and we're going to color in a jar, okay? So I will speed this up. Okay, so we have a total of $165 so far stuffed into this binder. So let's reflect that on my tracker. So we have 165 so far, and I'm going to use this blue marker. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to try. So I don't know if this is a wet or dry erase marker or just a regular marker, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill this out. We definitely have $130. So like anything below the line is up to that number. So for example, this lower part of the jar here is $130. So I'm going to go ahead and color in the lower part of the jar. And this marker is a little bit frayed on the end, so it makes coloring a little bit difficult. So, but we do have $130, and then I need to represent another $35. 130 to 260 is $130 difference, so it's not really, yeah, I think I'm gonna wait till I get up to 260 to color in that next one. So I'm just gonna leave this just like this is for now. We know we have at least 130 in here, and I'm happy with that. Okay, so the bottom of my jar is now filled, and what I'll do is I will keep this marker probably right here so I can use it again next time. Yeah. Okay, so that is going to be it for my vacation binder. What do you think of my little jar idea? So let's move on to month ahead. This is my month ahead binder here. By the way, I have a free digital download of an entire month ahead, including the dashboard and the challenges for each one in my coffee shop, whatever you call it. But ever since I noticed that there is a coffee mug logo, I'm thinking now it should be coffee shop. So go to my coffee shop. The link to my coffee shop is in the description area of this video, and go check out my free month ahead binder, complete month ahead binder. All right, I have my cheat sheet here for month ahead. And you know, everybody does month ahead a little bit differently. Originally I thought, okay, every month I'm going to come in with this amount and then I'm just going to mark off these. But to be honest, I spent so much of my time last year focusing on consumer debt, which I'm glad I did. I am now 100% consumer debt free, everyone. Zero consumer debt. The only debt that I still have left is my Jeep, which I'm going to be starting to make extra principal payments toward, and my student loans, which take up a huge chunk of money each month. But so what I decided to do instead was I would come into my month ahead binder and just fill them up from back to front. Why back to front? Well, because the smallest denominations were in the back. So Netflix is fully funded now, and it only cost $1 for each icon. So this was the least expensive one to fully fund. So that is now fully funded. After that was my Southern California Edison, which only cost $2 per icon. And this is now fully funded. And then gas, which I made also $2 an icon, which is also now fully funded. So now I'm going for my next category. But before we do that, let's count up this money and see how much money we're coming into my month ahead binder with today. So I have a total of 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, $38 this month for a month ahead. It is a slow progress, but it's okay because I'm planning on saving a whole lot of money this year. And probably at the end of the year, when it comes time for me to allocate, I will be allocating a good chunk of that into this binder. So let's start with the next category that I want to fully fund. And that category is shopping. So this is a broad category. Shopping means shopping for anything that I might need that month. It could be, oh, I need more paper towels. It could be, well, anything shopping related. When you have lost income and you're not making any income in, and you have a month to live off of, you're already living on a very low budget. Some people use their month ahead to fund their each month of expenses. So they're a month ahead, and then they're like, okay, so for example, right now it's January. Okay, February is funded, and then they use that money when their bills come while they're still doing month ahead somewhere else. I don't want to do that. I'm basically using this as another type of emergency fund in case of a loss, or I need to take a leave of absence and I've run out of all of my vacation and sick and all that, and now I need another month off. My parents are elderly, so I have to really be thinking about those kinds of things. So I am funding my month ahead to literally be, just have a month's worth of expenses already ready to go. And so it's an emergency situation. That's why I'm funding this. So when I come into month ahead, that's what I'm doing. To fully fund shopping, I need another $28. So let's do it. Let's fully fund another category. So it's going to be shopping, and it's going to get $28. So we have 20, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh my gosh, it feels so good every time I come into this binder and I fully fund a category. It really, truly feels like I'm doing something really smart. I like to feel smart, that's for sure. Okay, so let's take this out. And let's count the money, and then we're gonna fully fund the icons. 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. I think that's all I'm gonna need for shopping. It does not include groceries. It's just shopping for if I need any essentials, okay? So that is now fully funded. I'm going to go ahead and get my stickers out. Hey, you know what? This really feels like a dream come true to me. It really does, because I'm telling you, it is really something when you're new to cash stuffing, which I am. I started cash stuffing in late January of 2025. It is really something when you are doing a cash stuffing journey, and along that journey you decide what else you're going to start being seriously saving for. And I absolutely love the idea of being 1 month ahead in expenses in case of an emergency. So each and every time I come in here and finish a category, I am ecstatic, because when I first started to do this, I was like, oh my God, it's going to take me forever. So that's why I made 18 of these, because I was like, it's really going to take me like 18 months. But then when I started paying my student loans back, I realized that these don't represent months anymore. They're just icons at this point that divide up the total cost. So however long it takes for me to get 1 month ahead on all expenses, it's fine, as long as I just keep persistently putting money in this binder, I get there. And so to have something be fully funded is like such a great feeling. It is such a great feeling every single time this happens. So this is the 4th one that I have fully funded, and I am so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself for being consistent. So now I need to have a fully funded placeholder, and I think I'm going to use this one. I made this one and I laminated it, and it says fully funded. So that's the one I'm going to use today for the shopping category. So what I usually do is put this on the front. I flip this on the back so that I can see what category it is. And now that is fully funded. Okay, I talked a lot about that, but it is emotional. It really is emotional for me. So thank you for bearing with me through that. And I just love to see the ones that are fully funded. I love it so much. I love it so much. All right, let's move on to what's next? Oh, groceries. So groceries is going to get a total of $6. Each of these icons is worth $6. I probably shouldn't have put those stickers away then, huh? Let me take these back out. So let's give it a 5 and a 1. So groceries now has 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, 6 times 4 is 24. So let's put a sticker on here. And groceries now has one more icon added to the mix. So little by little, this is going to be the next one that I fully fund, everyone, is groceries. It needs a lot. So each of these is worth $6. I believe it's going to need another $90. Well, if my math is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Times 6 would be 66, and then 3 times 6 is 18. So 66, 76. Oh, maybe not as much as I thought. Okay, so just about $85 or so needs to go in here. The next category I have an IOU for, and that is car care. Why? Well, I changed the amount down here. It used to be, I think, a $4 category, but I doubled it because the reality is my car only takes a certain kind of very expensive European synthetic oil. And so one oil change is like $125. So that amount wasn't going to cut it. So now it's up here more toward the front with a higher $8 per icon. And so I owe it some money since changing that amount. So car care. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's what it needs to make it make sense. So each of these icons is worth 8. So there should be $16 here now. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, good. So now car care is all caught up. There are no more IOUs. And we're just going to keep at it. Okay. I'll come back next time with more money for groceries for these 3. I usually work on 3 at a time and try to fully fund 1. All right. So that is going to be it for our cash stuffing for this week. Thank you all so much, so much for watching my videos. I love comments. I am a very good comment responder. I respond to everybody. So please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about savings. When you make a savings goal, do you consider that everything that you've saved for, or just savings to go in your savings account like I do? And then for month ahead, tell me what you think of saving month ahead for emergency versus saving a month ahead to just be a month ahead on bills and constantly using that money each month. Which one do you prefer? All right, thank you so much, and stay psyched for savings, everyone, and I will see you next time on Tiny Tuesday. Take care, everybody. Bye.